So there it is, ball bowled into play, and we're off. In the middle of the line-out, looking for it now. There's Zedan trying to control this ball, gets it out of the line-out, picked up now by Polo. Polo picks the ball up there, but we have a whistle on the play. Faris Yabuni just working hard on each other as Faris tries to come back to keep one of the big boys out of play. Taps it forward, keeps it short, in towards the middle of the field. Up goes Capella, taps it once more, in behind Gagliardi. This time, over shoulder, good driving shot at the field here, looking to set up Yabuni. Yabuni being ridden off out of the play there by the 10-goaler from Uruguay, Pilon Sterling. Pilon takes the ball back towards his own goal on the near side, comes on the stick side here now, keeps it coming across the face of his own goal mouth, leaves that one behind there, and it's just left behind for Zedan. Zedan to come in and clear that ball away, left called off it by Llorente. Llorente settles down on the ball, being marked by Tete Storni. Left now for Pilon. Pilon taps it up there behind Alfredo Capella. This time, open shoulder, drives the ball up, gets underneath that one a long way. Doesn't quite get the distance. A big bump and a ride off there between Capella and Sterling. Sterling shuts the pony down here on the play here now, controlling the ball, coming up in front of the boards. Capella working hard on him, turns one way, comes back the other way, keeps control of this ball, keeps it moving forward all the way. Tete Storni goes up past Tete Storni on that one there, and it is Pilon Sterling working this ball in towards the goal. Sterling over the top of that one there, managed to regain it, just ricochets off the back of his pony's heel there, leaving it for Llorente, and the backhand by Gagliardi. Gagliardi comes on the play to play the backhand, send it back in towards the middle of the play, back in towards the middle of the goal, and we have a whistle on the play. Players score once more. Monteverde circles round with Tete Storni and Alfredo Capella out there just in front of him. Tete Storni breaks wide, as does Capella. A good driving strong shot out there towards the far side of the field for Tete Storni. Tete Storni just settles down the play. He has Pilon. Taps the ball in from the boards. Pilon Sterling just in front of him here. Keeps it short and goes up past Pilon on this one here. Managed to control this ball. Just leaves it there on the boards there for Pilon. Pilon picks it up now for Zedan. Goes with the next shot. Sends that one in. Just ricochets off a pony. Picked up by Capella. Capella turns the play. Cuts this ball open in towards the middle of the field. Tries to get this up to Tete. Tete couldn't quite control the bouncing ball high in the air. It's now picked up by Llorente. Llorente picks the ball up. Brings it deep down into his own territory once more. Leaves that one behind once more. Coming up onto the play is going to be two players, and Alfredo Capella claiming the line, and we have a whistle on the play. The ball being teed up by Monteverde. Well, Tete Capella shoots and drives. It's looking good. Where is it? But no, it's gone wide to the right, wide to the right. So the ball placed down on the back line for Sterling to bring back into play for Zedan. Sterling taps the ball forward, keeps it short. In comes Tete Storni. Keep the pressure on him. He unloads that one there, looking to unleash Llorente. Llorente settles down on the play. Gets hooked off, half hooked off out of the play, but keeps this ball moving up forward up the field. Zedan and Faris Yabuni come hard onto the ball here. Zedan ridden off out of it by Yabuni. Yabuni gets the good backhand in. It's cut out of the play there by Pilon. Pilon in towards goal here now. Pilon Sterling dribbling this ball. Pilon Sterling just gathers this ball and puts it through. There it is. The first one on the ball for Zedan. The flag's aloft. 1 goal Zedan. On Negra Ferrari, changing ends. There it is, ball bowled into play, out the back of the line it comes, ricochets off Sterling. Sterling picks up the ball here now. He has Capella in front of him. Capella just yields off out of the play there, trying to avoid making a foul. He goes up past Capella on this one, who's got Storni out there in front of him, but as he does, we have a whistle on the play. Abu Dhabi retiring back behind their line. Remembering they can come out when the ball's been struck or struck out, but David Sterling circles round. Pilon drives, he shoots. Watch the flag, there it is aloft with Zedan going out to lead. 2 goals over Abu Dhabi. Lining up once more, ball bowled into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Quickly coming onto this one, it's going to be Capella on the near side. Capella just takes it out from underneath the nose of Gagliardi. Gagliardi gets the backhand in, just stopped partially there by Tete Storni. Picked up now by Monteverde. Monteverde just beating the play of Llorente. Leaves it now. Forming the train is Capella. Capella comes out wide, goes up past two markers there. Realises he's got to try and get past Sterling. Goes with the driving shot in towards the middle, try and get that on towards goal, but unfortunately didn't quite get the angle on it, and it just goes wide. Opting to take the long shot rather than to take on the 10 goals of Pilon Sterling. Pilon taps it forward. Off the back of the line-up, brings it forward again, in behind Storney. Looks to play the big shot, but keeps it moving forward. This time he unloads it, sends that one out towards the side, looking to set up Llorente comes onto the ball here now, tucks in behind Yabuni sent further forward for Abu Dhabi in defence. Llorente keeps it moving forward. Monteverdi in front of him there, keeps tapping this ball forward. Tete Storney looking to try and keep Pilon out of the way. Pilon now comes onto the ball here. Pilon takes a driving shot in towards the goal. I tried to cut it out of it there as Yabuni, but it looks like that one's gone all the way through. So that's 3 goals on the board now for Zedan. 3 unanswered goals here in the first chukker. Ball bowled into play. Out the front line out. Zedan comes off with the ball here now, but as he does, Alfredo Capella just picks him up. Monteverdi circles round onto the ball. Capella on the run, goes for the driving shot, sends this one up. Capella just holding back, just waiting for this ball. Cut out of the play there by met well by Pilon. Pilon keeps this ball moving forward, looking to send Llorente out the field. Llorente instead decides to cut back inside, being sent up there. Now this time sends the ball up there for Tete Storney. Tete Storney takes his ball, comes back on the near side, but it's picked up once more by Sterling. Sterling on the loose. Sterling tapping it in towards the goal. Can he control this ball? He avoids the hook there, and watch the flag. Up it goes once more. 4 goals, Zedan. Unanswered by Abu Dhabi here in the first chukker. Back to the middle of the field. Umpire Ferrari bowls the ball in. Out the back of the line it comes. Skews off this time. Coming onto it quickly is going to be Llorente. Llorente finds the ball. Keeps up coming forward. Llorente dribbles it forward. Looks to take this on the near side now. Leaves it now for Sterling. Sterling hooked off out of the play. Yabuni goes for the backhand. Now left for Amazdan. Amazdan comes to bring this ball out of the play. Alfredo Capella looking for something, but the whistle is silent. But there goes the first shooter. They're all over the top of it now, leaving it for Sterling. Sterling comes up onto the ball, trying to get up past his marker on that one there. Monteverdi sitting in front of him. We have a whistle on the play. Sterling just tees the ball up. So David Sterling circles round onto the ball. At the walk. The half swing, taps it, bobbles through the goal. The flags are off, but that's all that's necessary. 5 goals it is, Zedan. Still unanswered here now in the second chukker. Ferrari bowls the ball in. In the middle of the line out it goes once more. Monteverdi looking for it now, called off it by Alfredo Capella. Capella taps it wide, out into the open space, unloads that ball, sends that one up in towards the goal, sends that into dangerous area there. It's Monteverdi trying to get back to the ball, but it's just shadowed out over the back line there by Llorente. So the ball will be placed down on the back line for Zedan to bring back into play. Players called. Abu Dhabi waiting tentatively as Sterling brings it into play. Opens this one up, looking to set up Llorente. A good strong drive just short of the halfway line as Llorente comes onto the ball on the halfway point. Looks up to the players, checks down. Didn't quite get the players looking forward, but he ended up leaving it now for Capella on the near side. Capella now on the stick side, taps it forward once more, looking to get the angle, see if he can go himself on this one here. Taps it one way, comes across the play here. This time does Capella in front of Llorente. Moves that ball up the field this time, looks to play the shot. Now he leaves it behind for Tete Storney. Plays the advantage on that one there, leaving it for Storney. Coming in behind once more is Capella. Storney on the little coloured pony. He goes on the run this time. Capella keeps it short, being called for the big play. Sets in there behind Sterling, sets the ball off up the field here, not quite far enough up the field for Storney. Storney comes up onto the play. Storney intercepts the ball, turns on it, looks up towards goal. taps it further forward one more time, drives it in towards this goal. This time gets half cut out of the play by Zedan, but it's on the board for another one there, or a first goal rather, should we say, for Abu Dhabi, opening their account here in the second chukker with 5.5 minutes left to play of the second chukker. The score is 5 goals to Zedan, 1 goal to Abu Dhabi. Ball bowled into play at the back of the line out. Sterling looking to try and find the ball. Comes up onto the ball. Does Capella, and we have a whistle. Sterling just unsighted slightly on take the victory. Capella shoots, he drives, it's high, it's looking good, but it looks like it's just drifted wide to the right, just wide to the right. So the score remains 1 goal to Abu Dhabi, 5 goals are down, and the ball placed down on the back line for Sterling to bring back into play once more. Beyond David Sterling taps it forward, up behind his marker in the form of Tete Storney. Comes up towards Storney once more, teasing him with the ball. Gets up this time, then he goes up on the run here. Now ducks back in behind him, committing him into over the line of the ball. So keeps his control of this ball, turns back the other way, dummies once more, keeps his ball coming, realises he's got Storney there. Storney manages to he plays the backhand, trying to set this up for Zorrente, but Storney comes in and steals that one, looking to get that one up onto the near side play for Capella. Capella settles down on it, avoids a hook there of Pilon, but as he does, the backhand comes in by Zorrente, and we have a whistle on the play. Pilon drives this one, opens up Zorrente, looking to unleash Zorrente and Monteverdi go back for this ball, and Zorrente just settles down on the play here now, tucking it in behind Monteverdi. He can't make a play. This time he tries to go up past him, goes up past him, avoids the hook, taps his ball forward in towards the goal on the bounce, looks to just finish this one off with a little bit of a neck shot, and there's the flag off once more. Now the score is 6 goals to Dan, 1 to Abu Dhabi. Here's Capella on the ball here now, sends the troops up forward here, looking to unload this one, taking the ball up there past Sterling. Sterling couldn't quite get onto it there, comes in behind, leaves the ball now for Storney. Storney taps it forward once more, closing the angle down, in behind Sterling, in behind Tete. Storney once more comes Capella, but he goes himself on this one here. Storney regathers his ball, reaches out a huge long way there, and gets the hook in, is Pilon, but the backhand comes in by Facu Zorrente. Zorrente comes up on, sends the ball out wide for Capella. Capella turns the play. Front of the play, turns back towards the goal here this time. Back towards the goal, he comes here, caught in a bit of no man's land there is Zorrente, but he keeps on moving forward on this one, has to yield, takes the tap shot, puts it through, so another one on the board there for Abu Dhabi, 2 goals to 6. Back to the middle once more. Negra Ferrari looking to bowl this ball in, needs a little bit more of something that just vaguely resembles a gap. There it is, the ball into play in the middle line out the front it comes this time, called off the player Zorrente, leaving it for Sterling, changing the line there, in behind Capella, unloads one there, trying to get up to Zorrente, but it's flicked off out from underneath Zorrente's mallet by Capella. Capella turns on the play here, and as he does, he gets caught out on that one. Sterling circles, he shoots, and there it is. It's aloft, and it's straight through the middle. The flag and the umpire both agree with that one there. So the score is 7 goals to Dan, 2 goals to Abu Dhabi. Here in the second chukker with just under 2 minutes left to play. Try to proceed through to the semi-finals. Ball into play. Monteverdi on it here now. Monteverdi looking to play. Called off the play by by Capella. Capella sends that one up there. Picked up on the near side there by Tete Storney. Couldn't quite control it. It's now left for Yabouni. Yabouni gets in there and finishes that one up. Faris Yabouni puts one on, another one on the board there for Abu Dhabi. 3 goals to 7. And Yabouni just pops it away. So 7-3 it is. Zedan over Abu Dhabi, lining up once more, back into play. Out the front of the line, out it comes. Called off it is Gagliardi. Gagliardi called off the play by Sterling. Sterling and Capella. Sterling Shuts down once more, cleverly working one way, working the other way. Keeps coming forward with it all the time. Gets a little bit of a bump behind the saddle on his shoes for there. Shuts the pony down on here. Realises he's got Llorente there and behind it. Llorente gets cleared off out of the way there by Tete Storni, in the ball now regathered by Capella. Capella looking to get a run off here now. Capella, there goes the first hooter. Capella looking to put one through to end this first half of the match. Comes onto the ball, shuts the pony down left now for Llorente, and we have a whistle on the play. And 7. And it looks like we're going to be starting with a roll in. No foul given. So 2 teams lining up. Zedan just joined the front of the line out there. Ball into play, out the back of the line it comes, quickly round onto this one. It's going to be Capella over the top of that one, leaving it for Pilon Sterling, watching as he's closely guarded by Tete Storni. Turns back on the play, Tete Storni comes out with the ball here now, Tete Storni going in towards goal, Tete Storni looking to try and get up past Sterling, goes in with a little bit of a neck shot, flicked that one in and flicked it through the goal. There it is, Abu Dhabi coming back here now, 4 goals to 7. By Dorignac, balls the ball in cleanly out the back of the line out there. A good strong throw in there by Dorignac. It comes out and it's now picked up by Sterling. Sterling on the play here. Sterling going across the field, flicks that one up in the air and flicks it further forward again on the move. He gets back onto the line. Capella thought he had a bit of something on that one there. Coming up onto the ball once more is Sterling with Zedan just called off it at momentum and pace. Here comes Sterling, shuts the pony down, flicks it in towards the goal. And let's see what the flagman says. And as you would expect, it's through the goal there for another goal for the 10-goaler. David Pilon Sterling taking the score now, 8 goals to 4. Just under 6 minutes of this chucker left to go. Sterling back to the middle of the field. The goal scorer in the back of the out the back of the line, out it comes. Looking to get onto it this time. It's going to be Sterling. Alfredo Capella just having to yield on that one there. Sterling realises he just flicks it underneath the pony of Tete Storni. Now it's left. It hooked out of the play. There was Alfredo Capella by the backhand by. Oh, and he couldn't quite get the backhand. Monteverde was leaning out a long way, but couldn't quite reach it. There's a bit of a melee in there. It's flicked over to one side there by Sterling. Sterling comes back onto the play once more. He gets the ball backed off out of the play there by Capella. First onto it once more is going to be Sterling. Sterling gathers the ball here. Sterling comes under the neck. Got Alfredo Capella just chasing him. Takes the ball out onto the balls. Wait for Capella to come to him so he can make the turning play. He gets pushed and ridden off out of that play. And it is now Capella. Capella comes up on the move here now. Capella avoids the hook there of Llorente. Flicks the ball back in behind him. In behind Capella comes Storni. Storni this time goes on the run, as does Monteverde. Goes on the run up the middle of the field, but Capella still keeps it short, sends the players up in front of him, and he has Llorente in there. Taps it forward to a position where Llorente can't make a play on it, so he just keeps on moving forward. Does Capella, taps it in behind Sterling. Sterling manages to flick that ball out the way of Storni. He gets a bump on his ride off there, does Sterling, as he keeps on moving forward, and 2 players come on to him. We have a whistle on the play. Sterling taps it forward, keeps it short, brings it up to Storni. This time opens it up, sends it out towards the ball. Didn't got to top that one a little bit now, leaving it for Capella. Capella comes onto the ball here. Looks to play the backhand in behind him on the backhand. There was Gagliardi. Gagliardi gets the backhand in. First onto it is going to be Sterling. Sterling plays an inside backhand quickly round onto it. Gagliardi comes up onto the ball here now, but the backhand being played there by Capella, pulling him in onto the play. And let's see what the umpire decides on this one here now. Monteverde comes onto the ball on the grey pony, goes with the one-shot drive, sends that one up in the middle of the field now for Storni to go up onto the ball. Storni comes up on the ball here on the near side, gets half hooked out of it there by Pilon Sterling. Pilon Sterling plays the open backhand, looking to set up his teammate in the form of Llorente. Llorente gets the driving shot up, trying to get that one up to Gagliardi out there in front of Monteverde. He's over the top of that one there, but settling on the near side. The near side backhand opened up by Alfredo Capella. First back to this one once more is going to be Sterling. Sends it back in, reciprocates that ball back in towards the middle of the field. Setting up the play for Facundo. Llorente sends Zedan up in front. tickles his ball in behind. Capella keeps it, goes up to Capella, leaves the ball for Sterling. Sterling taps the ball, comes back one way, then goes the other way, goes on the break now. Sterling coming in towards the goal here, plays the next shot in towards goal, but it looks like it's just going to brush past the left-hand goal post. Just got a little too much angle on that one there. Looks to the heavens in anguish as the ball drifts out over the back line. So the score remains 8 goals to Zedan, 4 goals to Abu Dhabi here in the third chuckle with just over 3 minutes left to play. Monteverdi brings the ball back into play as Capella comes back onto the field. Quickly changed ponies. Taps it forward, keeps it short, brings it up to his marker, unloads this one, gets a long way under that one without quite the distance. He gets ridden off hard out of the play, but manages to regain it. Managed to regain the play, unleashing Storney. Storney on the move here now. Now he's called off it. Capella tries to get the driving shot in. Regathers the ball, goes on the run himself this time. Capella out there in front of Pilon Sterling. Capella keeps this one short. He's got Llorente to get up past this time, allowing Sterling to get up close to him as he shuts the pony down, brings it forward once more, ducks one way, now leaves it behind for Monteverdi. Monteverdi comes in behind Monteverdi, does Capella. Capella picks the ball up once more, forming a good train, working it all the way forward, goes the other way. Capella has to barge his way through past Sterling on that one there, sends it in towards the back line, shuts the pony down, realises he's got a very acute angle on that one. He's got Sterling there, looks to play the backhand. No, he opens it up, and this time he plays the backhand, draws Sterling with him, but it looks like the ball is just sitting there on the back line. It's it's Monteverdi on the ball here now. Monteverdi trying to work this ball forward. Monteverdi now leaves it for Capella. Capella comes forward and we have a whistle on the play. So players called. Sterling brings it back into play once more. Llorente on the move, brings the ball up to Storney, his marker. This time he opens the shoulder, drives that one out in towards the middle of the field here, looking to set up Zedan, doesn't get as far as Zedan for Monteverdi. Monteverdi of Abu Dhabi plays a good tail backhand, gets that onto that one is Capella sends it in once more, ricochets off her pony a little bit on that one there, trying to get up onto the ball here now. On the near side was Faris Yabouni, but it's picked up on the near side by Sterling. Sterling on the move here now. Sterling goes for the big shot. Sterling looks to try and get that one up to Gagliardi. Gagliardi and Monteverdi going hard at it here. Monteverdi trying to get up onto the play here, but Gagliardi gets up onto the ball here first. So Monteverdi was looking for something out of that one, but the next shot, and he just leaves that one behind. Quickly coming round onto it is going to be Capella. Capella sends it out towards the middle of the field here now for Monteverdi. Monteverdi avoids the hook there of Gagliardi, looking to get a good strong driving shot in, and gets a little bit of a flick shot forward, tapping this ball up, looking to get called off the play, leaving it now for Storney. Storney coming through with momentum here. Storney coming through on the little grey pony. He just gets half ridden off out of the play. Up comes the backhand of Facu Llorente, and we have a whistle on the play. Llorente came onto it. Dhabi 8 to Zedan. Capella up onto the ball here now. Capella taps it forward, tap, all the way he'll go with this one here. It was evidently from the spot, not actually from the 30-yard spot itself. So he's able to tap that one twice through the goal, and through the goal it goes. So the score is now 5 goals Abu Dhabi, 8 goals to Zedan.com. Is 8 goals Zedan, 5 Abu Dhabi. The ball into play. Called off it there was Monteverdi, leaving the ball there for Llorente. Tries to hook the play there. Does Monteverdi, flicks that ball off out of the way, gets onto this one quickly, does Capella turns the play, avoiding the hook there of Gagliardi. He keeps his ball moving forward, flicks that one up this time for Storney. Storney shuts down the play, keeps his ball moving forward with being hard pressurised and worked on there. Leaves the ball this time for Sterling. Sterling on the ball here, slipped in between the two players there, now gets it stolen off him there by Capella. Capella sends the ball up a little bit further up the field here now, leaves it for Facundo. Facundo sends that one in for Sterling. Sterling leaves that ball. It's in front of goal, but it's just gone wide. Facundo Llorente unloading a really good shot in towards goal, but it just drifted wide to the right of the post. We have a whistle on the play whilst I think Capella just checks the pony out, and he looks like he just might have got a bit of a twinge or something when the pony slipped on the turn. Players call once more. Capella just composing himself there as Monteverdi circles round on the ball. Monteverdi comes up to it, goes with a one driving shot, sends that one up, looking to set up Storney. Storney comes onto the ball, being marked closely there by Sterling. Sterling now onto the ball here this time. Sterling looking over his shoulder to see where Faku is. Realise he's got, and he just goes for the backhand, and that one just goes out over the boards. Showing a lot of peripheral view around the field there was Pilon Sterling, realising this patron had dropped his mallet. And just playing the backhand out over the boards. So the ball bowled back into play once more. Stuck at the twos it is. First onto it is going to be Faku. Faku comes on stick side, then comes on the near side. We have another whistle on the play. From Facundo Llorente as Monteverdi circles round on the ball. He gets a good driving shot up, and it's to the right-hand side there of Tete Storney. Just gone sides as it ricochet between the pony's legs. Trying to get back onto the play here now is going to be Capella. Capella picks up the ball here this time. Capella circles round here, facing back towards the goal. Realises he's got a couple of players. I know he just leaves that ball behind, but manages to regain it again as Sterling comes in on the play once more. Sterling comes in on the play, and he just unloads that one. It goes wide. Sterling, instead of playing the backhand, ohms it out strongly across his own goal mouth there, looking to set up Faku. Faku picks his ball up on the near side, being ridden off hard there by Farashibuni. Called off it this time for Sterling. Sterling comes onto the play at this time, drives that ball up in towards the middle of the field for Storney to come on. Hear the tail backhand call being called, and it goes out wide towards the boards. First onto it is going to be Faku Llorente. Sends that ball further down the field once more for Tete Storney to clear it up deep down in Abu Dhabi territory. Turns the play this time. In comes Gagliardi, being kept off out of it by Capella. Capella comes round in behind, forming the train. Leaves the ball now for Capella. Capella just ducks in behind the two players, giving himself that little bit of space and time. Realises he's got Faku Llorente out there in front of it. Taps it up in behind him this time. Taps it once more. Keeps this ball moving forward. Here's the call there. Unloads this one. Just ricochets off the back of Facundo Llorente there, regathers the ball, does Capella. Capella onto it, keeps moving it forward, just over the halfway line, just gathers the ball up from behind the pony once more. This time he goes, sets the hammer down, comes up onto it, is going to be Llorente, and we've got a couple of players there in front of the two oncoming players, and we have a whistle on the play. Pilon Sterling circles round onto the ball, keeps this one short, closes the angle. Storney comes in. Being kept off out of it, trying to keep him out of it is Gagliardi, but Sterling goes himself on the near side with Storney working hard on him here. He keeps on going forward, does Sterling. Sterling goes with the shot, takes it deep down into the bottom corner there, takes the ball on the near side, turns the ball at speed, goes over the top of it that time, leaving it now for Storney. Storney turns the play back in towards the middle of the field here now on the little coloured pony, turns back in behind Sterling this time, jinks one way, jinks the other way, comes in behind the two players, and for Monteverdi trying to keep Sterling off out of the way, just impeding his passage just for a moment, giving Tete Storney the opportunity to unload that ball. He does so. It just ricochets off the pony and onto the boards there of Alfredo Capella. Capella looks to try and get up onto the ball here this time. Taps it forward. Couldn't get the shot off first time. Being marked there by Gagliardi this time. Sends it up deep down into Zedan territory. And he gets an interesting bounce there. And it just gets backed out by Facundo once more. Out towards the side of the field it goes. Picked up by Sterling. Sterling gathers the ball in behind Tete Storney. Storney just having to yield off the play a little bit there, allowing Sterling drives that ball out towards into some open play for Facundo. Facundo goes with a one-shot play, sends it up the field away from Capella, looking to get onto the play here now. It is Gagliardi, and also we have Storney coming on, but it is Gagliardi comes onto the ball, leaves this time for Storney. Storney regains the ball. Storney taps the ball around the corner once more, straightens it up, back towards the goal, turns back inside, keeps the ball moving forward, in behind Sterling there this time, looking to see if he can unload this one or go up past him himself. Alfredo Capella goes on the loose here now. Alfredo Capella goes on the move, taps the ball out, avoiding the hook there. In comes the spoiling play from Gagliardi, but he manages to keep this ball moving forward, does Capella. Capella just has to shut down, giving the opportunity for Sterling to come back onto it, and we have a whistle on the play. So Tete Storney tees the ball up as Zedan retire back behind their line. Abu Dhabi looking desperate. Storney shoots, he drives, and the flags are off, so there it is. 6 goals Abu Dhabi, 8 goals to Zedan. The whistle goes, looking for a bit of a gap, looking for the two teams' call order. Dorignac bowls the ball in, at the back of the line, out it comes. Picked up quickly there by Alfredo Capella. Alfredo Capella unloads this one there, keeps that ball away from Sterling, picks it up, does Storney on the little grey pony, on the little paint pony, one side of the pony, then to the other, weaves through the traffic here, takes Sterling out, takes it on the near side here, such confidence here, takes the ball forward, and can he get this one off here? The ball gets left behind now, and we have a whistle on the play, deep down there in Zedan territory, within the 30-yard line. Capella circles round onto the ball at the trot, taps it through, no mistake there by Alfredo Capella, taking the score now, 7-8. Closing the gap, working their way back into this match here as Abu Dhabi, as the clock keeps ticking down. Just over a minute of official time left. Ball bowled into play, front of the line out it is, looking for the ball there. Capella comes out with it there, out in front of Sterling. Goes with a big shot, but Sterling possibly underneath his arm on the big driving shot, and we have a whistle on the play. Crucial opportunity for Abu Dhabi. Try and tie it up with Zedan. Keeps it short, moves it forward. In comes. Brings the ball up there behind Sterling. Sterling kept off out of the play. Goes wide of Sterling. Comes back into the melee once more. Trying to get up past his marker on this one here as he shuts the pony down there, and just it turns in behind. Facundo gets up on the run once more. Reaches out a long way, and the long man takes it all the way himself. He does. Alfredo Capella ties the score up here now at 8 goals apiece. This match surely of two halves. Zedan all over Abu Dhabi in the first half. Without for that. Dorignac looking to get, bowls the ball in off the front line, out comes Sterling once more. Sterling being chased there by Capella. Sterling looks to see where Capella is, comes under the neck here, gets ridden off out of the play there, leaving it now for Facundo. Takes the ball the other way now, does Sterling, and we have a whistle on the play. Sterling, not quite sure what that is all about, however. Piece here in the fourth chukker. 5 seconds before the first two to go, so Capella taps it forward. Storney out there to keep Facundo off out of the way. Taps it forward up towards the next play. Here he goes himself there. Capella tries to weave this one through. There goes the first shooter. Picks his ball up on the near side in front of Sterling there. Can he flick this one back across in towards the goal? And he can flick it back in towards the goal. And he does. And he takes that 9-8. The man's a happy chap out the back door there. You can just see Alfredo Capella being congratulated by Faris Yabouni, with Abu Dhabi running out the winners here. 9-8. 9-8 it is in the match between Abu Dhabi and Zedan Polo of the Emirates Cup 2014, kindly sponsored by Al Bastieku World, Mercedes-Benz Abu Dhabi, supported by Abu Dhabi Sports Council and the Emirates Heritage Club, coming to you live by polocamproductions.com.